What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Sports Talk on Tap video. We're here. You can find daily uploads Monday through Friday covering all the four major sports leagues, whether it be MLB, NFL, NHL, or NBA, games, news, highlights, all that fun stuff. In today's NBA episode, or not NBA, sorry, MLB, it's only fair we talk about the games that are back. All-Star break's done. Fun week, but now, weekend. There's games to talk about. Nick, you have your players of the week and then series to get into for this upcoming week. But yeah, let's get right into it.
Yeah, so players of the weekend. There wasn't a ton of crazy action this weekend. It was a rough weekend for both of us. Red Sox got swept. Twins, 2-game series, but they got swept in that one. But I got to give a shout out to Jarren Duran. Call me biased if you want. He was the only guy providing any offense for the Red Sox this weekend. He 6 for 12, 2 homers, 7 RBIs, 3 doubles. He was the only guy that was seeing the Dodger pitching, really, other than maybe Tyler O'Neill a few nights ago when he had 2 home runs. But it was a very frustrating weekend because the Red Sox had the lead in every one of these games and blew the lead in every one of the games, which just shows, they need help pitching-wise, whether it's in the bullpen. Starter Cutter Crawford had a very rough start yesterday. But I'll still give him my props. Jarren Duran, he's staying hot ever since that, All-Star MVP. He's staying hot. So shout out to him. And then I just got one other guy. Shout out Seth Lugo. Jake, I know you're high on him. He's your midseason, Cy Young pick. But anytime you go complete game, it wasn't a shutout, but 1 run, 6 strikeouts, improves to 12-4 on the season. So he's really established himself as the Royals' ace. I know it's against the White Sox, but it's tough to go 9 innings in any game nowadays. You never see it. So big shout out to Seth Lugo for his I believe he retired 14 straight to start the game, which is very impressive. He had a perfect game going for however many innings that is, almost 5 innings. So big shout out to Seth Lugo. But now we can kind of get into, some of the games coming up.
Nick, I also just want to quickly mention before we have the games popped up here. When is the Byron Buxton apology coming in?
I wasn't really paying attention to the Twins game, so I don't know how.
You don't have to. I'll just tell you. Yesterday, another 2-homer game. Been carrying the offense right now with. And like I said, for anyone that listened to my Twins second half, it has not gone off to a good start with the injury front. Obviously, Correa is out for probably at least 10 days. Miranda didn't play in the series. But I did get some positive news. Royce Lewis should be coming back soon, which would be nice. Because this lineup is decimated right now. And guys, I think we could fall out of the playoff picture this week, but I'm not still panicking because of August and stuff. But tough series coming up this week against the Phillies' 3 best pitchers. So could be an ugly sweep, but we here. We ain't scared. But maybe Byron Buxton can steal us one.
You got to be able to withstand these rough patches if you want to make the playoffs. You can't let it kind of beat you down and just ruin your season. Like, that's what I'm hoping the Red Sox bounce back, this week and getting into those games. Twins, obviously, you said playing the Phillies. That could be a very exciting offensive series if both teams are hitting, because we know what that Phillies lineup can do. And if the Twins, I don't know, like you said, Correa's not going to be back for this series. You said 10 days. Yeah.
Correa's not back. Miranda's not going to be back for this series. Royce Lewis isn't going to be back. So
you just got to hope Byron
You're
Buxton.
missing 3 out of your 4 best hitters. But, if you can just win 1, not even asking for you to win 2, or let's just win 1. Because you're also going up against Suarez, I think Wheeler and Nola. So this week, it's literally their 3 best against the best team in baseball. So just win 1 motivation speech for the week. Let's get it, boys.
Right. It's just keep your head above water until those guys get back, and then you can really go. Like, that's all you got to do. You can't just lose like 8 straight without them and then put yourself in a hole, because that's just going to
be the Twins, though. The Twins with them could lose 8 straight. So we're
the Red Sox are faced to do that right now with They've lost 3 straight. They're on pace to.
You have the Rockies. If you lose a series, your team should not make the playoffs. That should be a national rule.
I agree with you.
Rockies, White Sox. If you lose the series,
I totally agree with you. I agree that, and I'm honestly nervous about this series after watching what the Red Sox bullpen looked like against the Dodgers. They blew 2 out of the 3 games where they had a lead in the 8th inning or later, blew both of those games. So I'm worried.
Henry Jansen was just making it up to his old team.
Maybe he was just, tipping his cap.
Still
helping the Dodgers win games late.
Yeah.
So Tanner Houck on the mound tonight, so hopefully he can give the Red Sox, a bounce back game. But I mean,
I'm very curious tomorrow. But you have your best pitcher going on the mound tonight, Rockies. So it should be pretty much a 90% chance you win this game.
I mean, maybe, but we all know the ball flies out of Coors, and Tanner Houck didn't exactly look sharp in his all-star appearance when he was getting hit around, and Ohtani hit that bomb off him. So you never know. And even when the Red Sox were getting solid starts, they got a solid start from Pivetta the first game against the Dodgers and Bayo the second game, and they lost both of them. So it's like even when they get good starts, their bullpen is still blowing the lead for them. So we'll see. I shouldn't be nervous going against the Rockies, but I am just because of that field and how they're playing. And this is a huge series that could define, your season if you let it.
The Rockies got you rattled. I don't blame you.
They do. I mean, they're a hitting team.
Yeah, no, and of course anything can travel, so we'll see. But just win 2 out of 3. It's nothing,
Right.
Hard to sweep a team, even if it is the Rockies or White Sox. But we'll see. As we head into the week series, should be very exciting. Any other good series?
I do. The news of the weekend perhaps might have been us and our AL West prediction just flushed down the toilet. The Astros are now officially leading the AL West.
I always knew they were going to catch the Mariners, though. If the Mariners can play this base or can, just play good baseball or hit the ball to save their life. So, at the end of the day, it's a shame. But, the Astros are now guaranteed back to the ALCS. So congrats to everyone involved. But Brewers, Cubs. So we got a couple good series and, see if the Yankees, how they do against the Rays.
Yeah, the Yankees, I think, I guess it's a 4-game series, but I think they're down 2-1, so they're just trying to, even it out. But the Rays seem to have the Yankees number, at least the past few years, and the Yankees are kind of trying to stay afloat, trying to keep up with Baltimore because that division can get out of hand quick if the Yankees play the way they were playing before the All-Star break. But we'll see. You never know in baseball. Any team can get hot at any time and kind of just run away in the second half. So it's going to be some exciting baseball to watch over this week. Hopefully the Twins can pick up some wins against the Phillies. That would be huge for them just as a morale boost to be able to say, you won 2 out of 3 against the Phillies, against their best pitching, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be
just win 1. That's my goal. Realistic goals only. Win 1.
Your best chance might be tonight because Zach Wheeler is obviously unreal, and Aaron Nola or at least it's in Minnesota, so that will maybe shift the tides a little bit in your favor. But so
we'll see. Tough. I think Ober's probably our best pitcher, or Woods Richardson. So one of these next 2 games should probably be the most winnable, and then the Wednesday game. I think, we're starting some random because Chris Paddock's on the IL as well. So it's just a disaster. Just hold off the storm of injuries and hopefully people get healthy. But we'll see. But obviously should be some fun baseball. And obviously we'll be here to recap the games tomorrow. Might see a Phillies 12-3 win. Who knows? Might see a Red Sox, 10-9 win. That'd be fun. With that being said, we'll be here. Baseball's back. Second half stretch is really underway now. So we'll see what teams kind of can separate themselves as we get going, especially in the National League, given how competitive, every team's been besides like the Marlins. So should be very exciting to watch in the Rockies. But with that being said, we'll be here to cover it throughout the whole week. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. We'll catch you next one. Peace.